Hey, what is going on, guys? T.Sports here, and today we are back for some more Toronto Blue Jays franchise here in MLB 13 the show. So today we have ALCS Game 1 is going to be the Toronto Blue Jays against the Detroit Tigers. I guess we had a lesser record than them, so we are going to be the away team in this series. So we're going to be away for the first two, then we head back home for the next three, and then we come home for the final two games in this series if needed. So the pitching matchup in this series opener is going to be Brandon Morrow and Max Scherzer. Should be a very good game. Both pitchers had a pretty decent season, and they both have very good attributes in the show. You can see the Blue Jays lineup here: Reyes, Phillips, Mauer, Bautista, Encarnacion, Laurie, Puig, Myers, and Rasmus. Pretty standard lineup as usual. So here in the top of the first with one out, 3-2 count to Brandon Phillips. He's going to drive this ball deep left field, but Don Kelly makes a nice catch up against the wall, and that will take away extra bases from Brandon Phillips. So you can see the Tigers lineup here: Barry, Sweeney, Cabrera, Fielder, Dirks, Aviles, Calabo, or J.J. Hardy, and I missed the last one. Sorry about that, guys. But right here in the bottom half of the first, they're going to get a base hit down the left field line. This one gets past Will Myers and rolls all the way to the left field wall. Luckily, he gets to it quick enough to hold him to a double. Prince Fielder comes up next, and he is going to clear the bases here with a home run, two-run shot to the deepest part of the ballpark. And that was a monster shot by Prince Fielder, and that will put them on top 2-0 here in the bottom half of the first. So the Tigers take an early lead, and that's not going to help us here in ALCS Game 1, where we need to get some good pitching here in the playoffs, because pitching really helps in the playoffs. So they do take the 2-run lead. They don't have as deep of a lineup as they used to have as of now in the real life, but they still have a very good lineup, so we need to watch out for this. So next up is going to be Edwin Encarnacion, and he is going to go deep himself. There was absolutely no doubt about that one. Long gone, and Encarnacion has put the Toronto Blue Jays on the board, and we cut the lead in half after he turns on one from Scherzer there and sends it to the left center field over the fence, and that will make it a 2-1 lead for the Tigers. So we cut the lead in half, and that's a good start here. Way to come back. And next batter is going to be Brandon Phillips in the top of the third with 2 outs. Takes that outside pitch opposite field, and this is turning into a slugfest after Brandon Phillips just went deep. Third home run in a row of me showing you guys clips of it. Obviously, it's not 3 back-to-back home runs, but it is just me editing them in. So that is how it is. I cut out all the other stuff because nothing really interesting happened between the 3 home runs. So it was very interesting, and now we have ourselves a tie ball game after that Phillips solo shot. So here to the bottom of the third, Quentin Barry batting. He's going to drive this ball deep right field. Bautista is going to have to play that one off the wall. Gets it in pretty quickly, but Quentin Barry is fast enough to get in there with a head-first slide. So now with him on third base, Miggy up, and he is going to drive him in with a ground out to shortstop. Reyes is going to make the play, and that will get us the out, but 1 run does come across, and they take the 3-2 lead here. So to the top of the fourth, runner on first for Puig, and he's going to get a slap hit past the first baseman, and we have runners on first and second, and we have an inning started here. Next batter is going to be Will Myers with 1 out and a fresh count. He is going to turn on one, and he's going to send this ball to the right center field gap. It's going to go all the way to the wall, to the deepest part of the ballpark. Quentin Barry picks it up, and Will Myers is on his way to third. He's going to get in there standing up. He gets a stand-up 2 RBI triple, and we take the lead here after that. Nice piece of hitting there. So with the runner on second here, and Bautista batting, he's going to ground it to shortstop, but that would be an errant throw by J.J. Hardy there. Shortstop, and that would get us on base. So runners on the corners now for Encarnacion with 1 out, and he is going to turn on one deep left field, but this one's going to be well staying in the ballpark. The left fielder, Andy Dirks, is going to come up throwing, but not in time. The throw goes to the cut, and another run comes across, so we take the 2-run lead. So here, runner on first base for them, and we're going to turn a 6-4-3 double play. First double play of the series for us, and that would do it for the day for Max Scherzer. He went 5 innings, so Joaquin Benoit is going to come in for the 6th. He has not pitched that well in the playoffs so far, but he's only pitched once. So he already has a runner on first base for Colby Rasmus, who's going to get us another base hit here into right field. We really like to do those little slap hits through the right side. And we have a runner on first and second, and Brandon Phillips coming up next. He's going to drive this ball deep left field. That one's going to go all the way to the wall. Quentin Berry picks it up. He's going to get this ball in, and Brandon Phillips has himself an RBI, 2 RBI double there, and that will expand our lead to a 4-run lead. Joe Mauer coming up next with the runner on second base, and he goes opposite field for the Toronto Blue Jays' third home run of the day. Encarnacion went deep, Brandon Phillips went deep, and now Joe Mauer power opposite field bomb, and that will give us the lead by even more. I believe it is 9-3 now, 6-run lead, and our team should be able to hold on to this. So we have the 6-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th, and they're going to get a base hit down the line with runners on first and second. The runner from second is going to come around and score as the throw from Bautista is just late. It was on line, a good solid throw, just not in time. So the runners on the corners now after that Dirks RBI single. Next batter is going to turn on one deep right field, and this is turning into a slugfest after they just put another 3 runs on the board there with that 3-run shot, and they cut the lead down to a 2-run lead. So after having a 6-run lead here in the bottom half of the 7th inning, we have been cut down to a 2-run lead. So this is not looking good for the Toronto Blue Jays. That would do it for the day for Brandon Moore. He went 5 1/3 and giving up quite a few runs here after he did get quite a bit of run support. Joe Smith coming in for his 2nd work of the playoffs. He has pitched once already for 1 inning, and he's yet to give up a run. He struck out 1 guy. So the first guy he's going to face is going to be Calabo, and he's going to get this ball to left center field. That one's going to go all the way to the wall. Luckily, Will Myers does get there in time to hold him to a 2-bagger. So runners on second now for J.J. Hardy, and he's going to bloop this one deep right field, but Jose Bautista makes a nice catch and tumbles over, so we do make that nice play there. So the runner goes to third, and we have ourselves, that would do it for that inning, sorry. So this would be the 6th inning report. We are up 9-7, 11-9 in the hits category for the Toronto Blue Jays, and they have 2 errors and we have none. Brandon Phillips is 3 for 4 with a home run, 3 RBIs, 2 double, and 3 runs. So he's having a very good day. Brian Varela is going to come in. He's pitched once through this playoffs for an inning and a third. He struck out 1 and didn't give up a run. So he has had a pretty good playoffs to start off. First batter he's going to face is going to be Yasiel Puig, and he's going to get a base hit into the right center field gap. This is going to go to the deepest part of the ballpark as well. He's going to get on his horse, and he's going to be into third base with our 2nd stand-up triple of this ball game. If you can hit that into the alley there, you should be able to get the run. We'll get to third base with a pretty decent speed guy. But next batter is going to be Will Myers. He would ground out, and the run would not come across because that would be the 3rd out of the inning. So Casey Janssen is going to come in for the 7th inning. He's usually our 7th inning guy with a runner on first already. Quentin Berry is going to ground out into the 4-6-3 double play, and that would do it for this inning. We turn our 2nd double play of the game, and in the bottom of the 8th, Casey Janssen is still in because he did have a solid work in the 7th inning. We left him in for 1 out, but that would do it right there after he gave up a double to Prince Fielder. So Neftali Feliz comes in. He has worked twice already, 2 innings, and yet to give up a run, struck out 2 guys. So he's having a pretty good playoff. Hopefully he can continue his success. First batter he faces is going to be Mike Aviles, a little blooper into right field, and Bautista cannot make the play. error, E9, and that would bring one run across for them. It would be a one-run ball game now, so with runners on first and second, a base hit up the middle. Yasiel Puig comes up throwing, but is not in time, and we have ourselves a tie ball game here. So with 2 outs now, 3-1 count to Quintin Berry, and he is going to turn on this one, and that is going to leave the ballpark. Another home run in this ball game. It has turned into a slugfest well earlier in this ball game, but another home run for the Detroit Tigers and Quintin Berry, and they take the 3-run lead here after we blew a 6-run lead, and now they have 9 unanswered runs, and now they have the 3-run lead. So it's very, very not looking that good. So we really need to turn it around here. And with 2 outs, 0-2 count to Miggy, and we're gonna get him swinging on that slider. So we need to start something here. In the top half of the ninth, Al Albuquerque is gonna come in to work. He has worked once in the playoffs, and he has 2 innings of work. And he's going to act as the closer, I guess, today. So he gets the second out of the inning here by striking out Edwin Encarnacion, who has already homered in this game. And with 2 outs now, Brett Laurie up. First pitch of the at-bat, he's going to soft ground out to second base, onto first, and Prince Fielder makes a nice scoop there to end the ball game. That is going to do it. The Detroit Tigers do go on to win Game 1 of the ALCS. I will be back later on in the week with game whatever it comes up next, elimination game. So I play the first game and for every elimination game from then on out. So Quintin Berry does get the player of the game. He had 2 doubles, a home run, 4 hits, and you can see this little glitch here. Everett Cabrera is going to walk in and congratulate him right there. You can stick around for the box scores if you did enjoy. Follow me on Twitter, leave a like, and hit that subscribe button, and also leave some comments. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.